Hello everyone and welcome to today's class. Today we will go over fundamentals for TPI golf fitness. Some of you have participated in my class before, but today I'd like to welcome all of you to take participation on this class right at home. So what we will cover today is balance, your flexibility, your mobility, strength, and we will save the fun for the end. If it's something that you're not familiar with, TPI is a golf-based program that works really well. So let's get started. All you need today will be a mat for your support, a blue pad or a towel, something to give you extra support on your knees, and then just a club, any club or a long pipe, something light, not too heavy. So we work a lot with breathing, and so I will guide you through the movements. We will do them together, and just be mindful as we do in class, right, that every breath counts. And so your goal today is just to increase your range of motion and your mobility just a little more. And so when you're in the gym, you want to be able to give it your best. When you're playing, you just want to have a good time. So let's have a good time. Go ahead and start on your mat. We're gonna lay down, and Leslie's gonna join us today so that I may get up and then help her as well with the posture. So you're going to start with what we call your diaphragmatic breathing. So stabilize yourself, have your feet closer to your glutes. You might even feel your heels with your fingertips, and then go ahead and relax your body, relax your shoulders, keep your chin tucked in and the back of your neck nice and flat. So your hands are on your navel, and then just bring your awareness and your intention to your breath. So all I want you to do right now is just take a deep breath through your nose as you feel your belly rising. Let's do it. Feel your belly rising, and then as you exhale, feel your belly decompressing. So inhale and exhale. So we'll do a few of these. In addition to your breathing, you're going to start working on what we call it anterior and posterior tilt. So you're going to arch your spine as you breathe, creating a hollow space on your lower back. And then as you exhale, you're going to flatten your spine into a posterior tilt. Inhale, arch your spine. Push the coccyx into the ground, and as you exhale, flatten your spine and aim the coccyx towards the ceiling. Keep going. We inhale, and this is going to help us restore the mobility on your pelvic floor, which is very important when we set up before we hit a golf ball. Keep going like that. Inhale, arching. As your belly rises, this is your diaphragmatic breathing. Nice deep belly breath, and then exhale. And don't be shy in your breath. Remember, we want to deep breathe hard because that's going to help you activate your core even more, right? So imagine you're fogging a glass, a mirror right on that ceiling. Let me hear you. And fantastic. Slowly relax. And extend your legs now. We're going to tap into the mobility for your hamstrings. When your hamstrings are nice and supple, your lower back will also be nice and supple and relaxed. So have your feet long and wide, about mat width, and your arms are going to be overhead. So you're from above, right? We look like a capital X. So take a deep breath here, and then you're going to reach one arm to the opposite. It could be knee, shin, shoelace. It doesn't matter as long as you do it correctly. So here we go. Left arm to the right knee. So we could start basic and just hold it here. Hold the 1, hold the 2, hold the 3, and then you switch. maintaining your width the whole time. Okay, so what's the goal here? A 90-degree straight leg with your heel flex rather than the toe. So nice stretch, 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 and switch. Now, for those that have been coming for a while, you're going to engage core by lifting your shoulder blade off the ground as you keep your chin tucked in, look into that hip bone, reach a little higher, and switch. We're gonna move a tiny quicker, and we go. Hold the 1, hold the 2, hold the 3, and switch. Remember to maintain the width of your feet, at least mat width. We'll do multiples of 8, just as we do in class together. Lift your head up and keep setting that intention to lock your knee, activate that quadricep, reach as high as you can. One last one. Beautiful. And relax. Bring your legs together and place your hands underneath your lower back, facing down. This is going to be articulation for your spine and activation of your core and abdomen. So take a deep breath here, chin tucked in, inhale, and slowly, with the help of your arms, you're gonna push yourself up and think of the crown of the head coming deep into the coccyx. Double exhale, double breath here. That's it. And then you come down the same way you came in, articulating your spine one vertebra at a time. So you notice your core might be a little shaky. That's okay. That's actually a good thing. Your central nervous system at work. Inhale. Chin tucked in. Push yourself up. Double exhale, double breath. Now remember those legs, solid concrete, unbroken. Chin tucked in, chin tucked in. Give yourself a little double chin. Steady, 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 steady. Now, if that's too hard, I'm gonna show you a little modification. Leslie will continue to do the 1. Now, if you need a little help, I'm gonna show you this one. Arms overhead, chin tucked in. Use your power to come up a little bit. And then when you come down, you could use your hands underneath your thigh to help you. So the last thing you want to do is hit your spine on the way down, you know? So you want to just try to slow it down with the help of your strength. Inhale. Chin tucked in. Come up. Double exhale, double breath. Now here we go. One tiny vertebra at a time, starting with that coccyx, your sacral, your lumbar, your thoracic, your cervical. One more. Reach up and come up. Shoulder away from the ears. Steady, steady, steady. The head is the last thing to disengage. And rest. Woo! How you feeling, Leslie? That's just warm up. So slowly turn around on hands and knees. You help yourself up, hands and knees. So hands and knees, we're gonna work into mobility for the thoracic spine and improving your range of motion on your shoulder joints, because we need that for our backswing and forward swing. So shoulders, a very important part to reestablish, to restore, and also to strengthen. So on hands and knees, we're still working with our own body weight, as you can see. Set the tone, and so you're gonna have your knees about hip width apart, and you're not sitting back, you're right on the knees, okay? And I know sometimes it's hard on the wrist, but that is the only way to get strong on the wrist as well, to load some weight. Elbows are pointing back, shoulder away from your ears. And so here, I'm gonna have my right hand support my head nicely. And then we're gonna go into that internal external rotation of that thoracic spine. So we're gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna bring that elbow into the opposite thigh. So as I inhale, I'm gonna allow my spine to round without sitting back, okay? So try your best to stay right on the knees. And then as you come up and out, you exhale. And aim the elbow towards the sky. Beautiful, very nice. Now if you're as flexible as Leslie, good for you. I am not. Inhale and exhale. Maintain your knees hip width apart. Keep going. Inhale, elbow to the thigh, and exhale as you externally rotate. And you're pushing through that arm, the left arm, to help create that flexibility. Keep going. Inhale down. Exhale out. So each movement has a breath, right? So one more here. And gently switch. So take a look at your knees. Make sure you are hip width apart, so a little wider on the knees. And let's do the other side. Left hand supports the head. Inhale, bring that elbow to the opposite thigh. And exhale. In and exhale. Now let's say you just feel a little stuck right there. That's okay. What you could do is take another breath in and then another breath out. And even your eye gaze, if you could look from point A to point B to point C, your body's gonna go a little bit more. And that's what you want, right? You just wanna be better than 1%. Okay? Couple more. I promise you, it gets better. And one. Fantastic. Take a second. Breathe. And don't be concerned if you feel that one side is a little bit tighter than the other. That is very much the case on everyone. We're very asymmetrical externally, but also internally with our organs and all of that. So be mindful, be patient, but be consistent, okay? So consistency over perfection. We're going to go into this beautiful stretch. It's called the reach roll down stretch. So stretch and mobility on your shoulders. You want to sit back and have your knees as wide as you need them to be. We're going to support ourselves with the left forearm while the right side works. So I'm going to reach the right arm. First, just to get a good little stretch on your lats. Maintain both hip bones settled. Now take a deep breath and go ahead and turn the palm up. And I always say this arm is stiff and rigid. So it's not like you're super relaxed. You want it to be active. We're actively reaching in a position, right? And then from here, your goal is to just lift the arm off the ground. Whatever you got, it's okay. But just keep it stiff and rigid instead of bending. Even if it's bending now, you're setting that intention to keep it straight. Ready? We're gonna go down and up, holding it for like a second at the top, and then down. So keep going. I'm gonna check on Leslie. You keep going. I wanna make sure that we wanna have both hips nice and square, and then the shoulder girdle is in alignment with the other one. So we're not gonna lift that shoulder out of the way. We're just reaching the arm, long, long, pinky to the sky and down. Beautiful. Keep going. One more. And gently rest. Take a second. Right? So just take a moment to feel the difference. And the first one is going to be very limited, and that's okay. What we want to avoid is doing that external rotation at the top. Let's do the other side. Steady, stabilize the right forearm on the ground. Reach the left arm at first, just enjoy that good stretch. Turn the palm up and lift and hold the arm closest to your ear and then down. And again, lock it and lift it. See? And notice, right? We're trying to keep the both hips nice and quiet, and the shoulders not from externally rotating. Okay? It's all on your joint, your shoulder joint. Even if it's tiny movement, it's okay. Couple more. And rest. Beautiful. And relax. Okay, now we're really warm. We're gonna start tapping into the power. So we often talk about the power of the glutes, right? So the glutes are the biggest muscle in the body, and for golf, TPI calls the glutes the king of golf. So you want to have such a strong glutes that you are generating power from the ground up. So that's golf, right? Golf, biomechanically speaking, is flexion with rotation. And we need a strong, solid lower body and a very mobile upper body. And of course the balance, which we'll tap into later. So let's work into our hip thrust. There's a small drill before we start using our tools here. We're gonna do from all four to tall kneeling. So I'm gonna have my feet tucked under, because I'm gonna need that. And my knees about hip width apart. And then from here, we go from all four to the tall kneeling, all right? So let's do a little practice round here. Inhale here. And then as I come up, two things happen, okay? You're gonna elongate and feel the extension of the hip flexors, and you're gonna feel the activation of the glutes. The hamstring might wanna kick in. You don't wanna engage that guy too much. It's the glutes. So let's do it dynamically. We're gonna inhale down, and we go. And you'll hear me breathe hard always. Because when you do that forceful breathing, you're activating that core, and your body allows you to go there. 3 more, and 2, and 1. Fantastic. Now we're gonna go from sitting to kneeling. Same idea. You could have your hands on your hips. We're gonna go from sitting to kneeling, right? Now, it's not a huge hyperextension of the spine. It's just a slight hip thrust, as we call it. Let's do it, Leslie. Only 8. I love to work in multiples of 8, so minimum of 8, maximum of 12. 8 is the minimum number you need for your neural path to connect the dots, for your mind and your body to say, okay, I think I got this, all right? One last one, and relax. Go ahead and bring the blue pad, and this blue pad is fantastic. It's from Airx, so we'll make sure to share the name of it on the video, because maybe you want to buy one for home. If not, any pad will do, okay? Or even double up the yoga mat. So go ahead and have your pad and your club nearby, but we're not gonna use it just yet. We're gonna tap into a little bit of our balance. So balance is the most important element of sports performance. Without balance, there's no way you could tap into your speed and agility and power. So number 1 is the balance. This one is gonna address balance and strength. So we're gonna go from sitting to the tall kneeling with a step forward, okay? Now, we want to avoid kind of coming like around, you know, and dragging it. We want to be as fast and agile as possible. So make sure we have nothing on the way that would mess you up. And then if you need more balance, you could have your arms out as well. Okay, so whatever works for you. I'm gonna just keep it right here, and I'm gonna do 8 on the left side to start. Ready? So we go from sitting right to the step out. Let's do it. Good. And you'll notice the faster you go, the more challenging it is for your balance, right? So, but that's it. That's how you're gonna access that power. Your body will know to be able to hit a ball super fast. You need to balance. Now, once you got that part, the actual exercise, I tricked you, is to bring it right in front of that knee. So for this, I may do my airplane wing here. Okay, that's the challenge. But if you're not there today, you could step out anywhere. But just know the goal is to bring it right in front of that leg. Shall we? Same leg for 8. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is helping us to stabilize at the top? 5. The glutes. 6. 2 more. 7. 1 more. And 8. Ow! And rest. So it takes time, and you feel the burn a little bit, but it comes with practice, right? We're gonna do the other side. First set, just kind of like a prep. I was a warm-up set or a prep set. Just, easy. Just see where you are with this. It doesn't have to be right in front just yet. Let's do 8. Here we go. Up, 1. 2. Do your best. 3. That's all we can do. Our best. 4. Looking good, guys. 5. I see you. 6. 2 more. And ha. Now, make it more steady and a little bit harder, right? Coming right in front of that thigh. Last set here. Here we go. Feel the extension of the hips and feel the integration of the glute. Chest proud, abs tight. Good. Almost there. And rest. Woo! Good job. All right. Grab the club. Any club will do, or a lightweight pipe, like one of those pipes. Let's do thoracic mobility before we combine the whole thing, okay? So thoracic mobility, we're gonna have the left leg forward. So I'm gonna show you sideways, just stay there. Look at that, right? What we call a perfect 90-90. And remember, the back foot is tucked under, and you wanna activate that glute to help you stabilize yourself. That's key. All right. And this is a nice little drill that you could do every day. Lengthen your spine, keep the arms at ear level, and then you're gonna just turn and twist without your lower half. It's just your upper half. That's it. And so, keep moving. Leslie will continue. I'll stop a bit. So you want to keep both hips nice and square, and you want not move the knees out of alignment. You want to keep the knee in alignment with the second to third toe. And if you see your arm in front of you, that's not good. That means you're using too much arm, where in reality, you want to use this guy, right? Your thoracic spine. Whatever you got's good. And gently switch. And again, don't be surprised if one side is super tight compared to the other. Tighten up the back glute. Lengthen, lengthen. And begin. Always with breath. If I hold my breath, my body won't go. When you breathe, you trick the muscle into relaxation, and you could go more. Couple more. And relax. Fantastic. So now we're going to combine the strength, the balance, and the mobility with us coming up from the ground up. Okay? So let's do a little practice one here. We'll start with the left leg, and you always go over the front leg first. So if my left leg is forward, I'm gonna go towards that direction. Okay? So that's one. You're gonna come up, stabilize yourself, take your time. Even if you have your toe down here at the beginning, reach up, come back to center, and then slowly descend. So we'll do 4 today on the same side. Brace your core, come up. You could have the toe down. And slowly descend. Your focus continues to be thoracic mobility. When you're ready, you could take your time and focus on that balance. Every day is different, right? So you just have to see, where are you today? Did you get a good night's sleep? If you get a good night's sleep, most likely you're gonna be more balanced too. And rest. Switch. How are we feeling? Good? Heart rate will be up. That's normal too, because your arms are overhead. So you could totally take a breather, a little sip of water, put pause. I'll be here. All right, ready? Lengthen the spine, reach, 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 and then you go over the front leg. Let's see where we are with this one today. Yeah, you can do a little toe down, the first few. But you could definitely push on the thoracic twist because you've already been there, right? Your body's already been there. So you could go maybe from here, maybe a little more. There's always a little more. Just remember that. Last one here. And relax. Fantastic. And we're back for this segment. We're going to do the club only, and this is going to work on your speed, agility, and power. So the first drill we're going to do is start with your hands at chest line and then bring them overhead. So this one here is going to help you activate your core, and we're going to start with just the pendulum of the leg, the right leg going forward and back. So you just see where you are today with this. Do a few of those, and before we start picking up the pace, so let's go a tiny quicker. 1, 2. So it's like a little pendulum forward and back. Nice. Now bring the club at chest line. Before we start adding the rotational part, we always prepare the body, right? Good. Now we're gonna go hold it at the forward flexion and then twist. So let's go slow for now, just to practice. We go forward, twist, back, and twist. Ready to go a little quicker? Let's go. We do about 8 of these. And rest. Perfect. Let's do the other side. Arms overhead. Get a breath. Left leg goes forward and back. Easy does it at first, just to see how you are feeling today on those knees, hips, ankles. Good. Bring the club at chest line, and we go a tiny quicker. Good. Nice. All right, shall we? Let's add that rotation. Turn over the front leg. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 4. Quick and strong. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rest. Whew. Heart rate up. That's good. Next one to this series is the shuffle. So we're gonna shuffle 1, 2, just to shift your weight. We're reaching up, but we never grasp the club too hard. So just a nice, easy grip. Beautiful. Now bring the club chest line. Good. Soon we're gonna add that rotational power. And let's practice. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, turn, come back, shuffle, shuffle. So here, you definitely wanna do what we call a triple hip pivot. Hip, knee, knee, ankle, and then you shift and go. All right, let's go a tiny quicker. Let's do it. Light on your feet. And rest. Woo! So you decide you could even go faster. Comes with practice. Last one is gonna be the pivot. You're pivoting. We're gonna start with the left leg. So you're gonna pivot back to the room and front. And back and front. And the other guy, the other right side, it just kinda comes along. Keep breathing. And bring the club at chest line. Soon we're gonna start to integrate the rotational power. Here we go, let's do it. Long arm, nice easy grip. Allow your body to go more. And rest. We got the other side. Then we're done. last side, pivoting with the right. So the brain has to work here too. A little bit of that coordination, right? But keep it light on the feet. Good. Bring the club at chest line. Well, we got better with this with time. Have fun with it, don't stress. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a practice. Go ahead and add the twist. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. You did it. We're proud of you. We miss you. Want to take a water break? And until next time, stay healthy in body and mind.